We should look at where we want to get to in the North American trade environment, and that is a low tariff or no tariff trade environment. I'd say the first step for us as Canadians is to move towards reducing and even removing some of the counter tariffs that we have in place. If our very argument and what is factually happening today is that President Trump's tariffs are causing harm to American families and causing harm to American businesses, of which they are, as we're seeing slow job growth in the United States the last 2 months. By that very extension, any counter tariffs that Prime Minister Carney and or anyone puts on American goods that we are purchasing as Canadian families and Canadian businesses would then cost us more and do harm to the competitiveness of the Canadian economy that we have. And I think if we're serious about achieving, our renewed and a revamped and an enhanced trade environment, or some type of a new and improved USMCA, somebody's going to have to move in this space, and we would suggest that it should be Canada. The reason we will be urging for a reduction of counter tariffs is, one, is that they hurt Saskatchewan and Canadians, our families and our businesses and our places of work, in the same way that Donald Trump's tariffs are pushing up the cost of doing business in the U.S. and really pushing them into a situation where the last 2 months running, their job numbers have been much more dismal than the projections. So somebody needs to move in this space, and we're suggesting that Canada should start moving towards a no tariff trade environment by reducing the countermeasures or the counter tariffs that we have in place, but negotiating every step of the way to ensure that the U.S. is reciprocating with any corresponding reductions. It could start with the DST, the digital service tax, which was removed a week or two ago, is what next steps is Canada ready to take, and what corresponding steps could the U.S. take. We need to do this because we need to have a strong North American economy. It's so integrated that we need to find a solution to this, and we need to find it soon. And we have an opportunity, I think, as Canadians at the moment, with the continuation of the current USMCA agreement, to find a solution without having the large-based impacts that we're going to see in other countries. But we cannot underestimate or in any way undervalue the impact of having the USMCA agreement continuing to be in place. That covers about 95% of Saskatchewan's exports to the United States of America, and most certainly are going to allow us to continue to provide the exports that we provide, that we build and produce in Saskatchewan to our American neighbors.